Well, hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now, I uploaded video lectures on the topic frictional force. In this topic, I explain definition of friction, types of friction, and what are the factors affecting on friction, and the loss of friction, factors affecting on types of friction like a static friction, dynamic friction, and rolling friction, and coefficient of friction, angle of friction, frictional forces versus and pulling force diagram I explained, and these are all things I explained in previous lectures. Please go through the previous lectures for better understanding. So now today I am going to discuss the important topic, applications on frictional force. So first application I start now. So please watch the lecture carefully and watch the lecture till the end. Definitely you got some new points. Please watch the lecture till the end. So first, application number 1. Application number 1. If a body of mass m, which is placed on rough horizontal surface, rough horizontal surface. So for example, I'll consider this is a rough horizontal surface. Here is a block. Okay, so here is a block. This is weight mg acting like this direction, and normal force N is acting in this direction. So this is applied force F acting in this direction, and frictional force is always acts opposite to the, so frictional force is acting in this direction. Okay, frictional force is acting in this direction. Okay, so here case 1, from this case 1. What is case 1 here? If applied force F is equal to 0, applied force F is equal to 0, then here F means applied force, N means normal force, and mg means weight of block, F means frictional force. So here, if F is equal to 0, applied force is equal to 0, then frictional force also 0. This is first case. Second case, so this is very important. Case 1, applied force is 0. Definitely frictional force acts on that body is also 0. So here case 2, if applied force is less than frictional force, applied force is less than frictional force. For example, less than frictional force, the body doesn't move. What is the meaning for this? Applied force is less than frictional force. That means frictional force is more. If frictional force is more means body does not able to move. Body doesn't move. The body doesn't move. Case 3. If applied force is equal to frictional force, applied force is equal to frictional force. Initially body doesn't move means that is static friction. F is equal to F. Capital F is equal to small f. That is, F means applied force, small f means frictional force. Applied force is equal to frictional force. Applied force is equal to frictional force. Then the body just ready to move. The body just ready to move. That means that is nothing but Fs maximum, that is equal to, what is static friction maximum? Static friction maximum means that friction is called limiting friction. That is called FL, limiting friction. Limiting friction FL is equal to, we are taken mu s into n. The body just ready to move. Next, case 4. Case 4. So now applied force is greater than frictional force. Applied force is greater than frictional force. Then the body moves on horizontal surface. The body moves on horizontal surface. Body moves on horizontal surface. So here observe carefully. So body will move in this direction, I'll consider. Body will move in this direction, I'll consider. So from this is a external force, I'll consider. Then from this, F net is equal to, what are the forces acting here? Horizontal forces. External force, F external minus frictional force. Body is in motion, that friction is called kinetic friction. That friction is called kinetic friction, Fk. So F net means, according to Newton's second law, F net is nothing but Ma. Ma is equal to external force, F external force is minus Fk. Fk is nothing but mu k into n. Mu k into n. So here n is nothing but, n is equal to, from this diagram, n is equal to mg. So substitute now. A is equal to acceleration. A is equal to F external minus mu k into mg. Mu k into mg by m. Mu k into mg by m. So this is a acceleration. While the block is in motion, if the block is in motion, then acceleration A is equal to F external minus mu k into mg by m. So this is about first application. If we consider block on rough horizontal surface, so we got these 4 cases. So based upon cases, we have to apply the formula and solve the numericals. This is about application number 1. Next, I am going to discuss application number 2. This is very important application. Please watch the lecture carefully. Definitely you got this point. Right, application number 2. Application number 2. Application number 2. Application number 2. Observe carefully. What is application? if a block of mass m, which is pressed against vertical wall, pressed against a vertical wall, without falling, pressed against a vertical wall without falling. How much amount of horizontal force is required? How much amount horizontal force is required? So that we need to find in this application, right? So observe carefully. So here, this is a vertical wall. Surface is a rough surface. Here is the block. Okay, a block is pressed. Okay, with some applied force. That applied force is F. Applied force is F, and this is normal force N. Frictional force Fs, and this weight mg is acting in this direction like this. Okay, so what we need to find in this question? Horizontal force we need to find. How much amount of horizontal force is required without falling a block? If a block is pressed against a wall, okay, with the force F. So from this, so you will consider here from this F is equal to N. From this diagram, frictional force F is equal to horizontal force F is equal to N. And from this vertical forces, Fs is equal to mg. Here body is in equilibrium. Because we already given without falling. Already given now. So without falling is given already. So observe carefully. This is without falling. Without falling means definitely body is in equilibrium or not. So body is in equilibrium, right? So now Fs is equal to mg. Fs means mu s into n is equal to mg. Here mu s means static friction. This is a static friction between the block and surface, mu s. But mu s into n. N means, already you know n value is F. That is equal to mg. From this, horizontal force F is equal to mg by mu s. Horizontal force F is equal to mg by mu s. So this is very important. This is second application. The horizontal force, required horizontal force F is equal to mg by mu s. This amount of horizontal force is required without falling a block we pressed against a wall. So this is very important application. Based upon this application we are solving some numericals. So please observe carefully. Whenever vertical wall is there, at that time amount of horizontal force is required to press against a block is pressed against a wall, that is F is equal to mg by mu s. Here mu s is nothing but mu s is nothing but coefficient of so mu s is nothing but coefficient of static friction, between block and surface, so this is about this session. Again, I'll come back with new concepts and new formulas. Thank you for watching my lectures. Thank you for encouraging me. So I hope you understood this lecture. So thank you so much.